My husband has had many, many interviews since the layoff 6 weeks ago. He gets to the third interview in leadership and can't get through. Any advice? Okay. All right. So here's I I haven't met your husband, okay? But if someone comes to me and work at Daily and says, I'm getting past the first round of interviews, second round of interviews, third round of interviews, and I'm not getting to the finish line, something is happening where you're not being seen as the must-have candidate. You're being seen as the nice-to-have candidate. So as we progress through the hiring process and fewer people make it to those final rounds, we're trying to discern how you will provide a return on your investment, meaning how you will save money, make money, solve problems, alleviate pain. And the other two or three candidates at that level are all vying for that. So there's not that there's anything wrong with you. It's just that the other two people made stronger case, and ultimately the person that gets hired made a stronger case that they will provide that value. Okay, that they will save money, make money, solve problems, alleviate pain. I will say that over and over again so that you understand it. The key is to use language and to communicate that by speaking about, this is something that I learned that will help save money. This is something I've learned that will make money. Here's how we solve this problem. Here's how we alleviate this pain. You're literally talking in those terms so that they hear it. Okay. Why do you do that? Because companies, like customers, buy benefits, not features. So benefits, solving problems, alleviating pain, saving money, making money are the things that need to come out of you so that you're really helping them translate and understand that you will take all your features, your skills and experience, and you will provide great benefit. Does that make sense? So that's the first thing I would be looking at, is that in those final round of interviews, are you doing a strong enough job? The second thing has to do with experience level. This won't apply to everyone, but I'm going to be really honest with you. If you are more a seasoned executive right now and you go into these interviews and you take the approach of saying, I am the Jack or Jill of all trades, I can do it all, right? You are coming across like I'm a BMW, but I'll sell it at the price of a Honda. Nobody buys that. And so a lot of times I see people get to the final interview and they oversell themselves as saying, I can do everything. You can't do everything. Well, you technically can, but they're buying the value, the pain and the problem, the benefits that you provide. And if you aren't really succinct in your messaging there, you're coming across as overkill. And that's where you start to become less trustworthy. I also see people more seasoned, not only acting like the Jack or Jill of all trades, but their communication, their word choice comes across too severe, meaning they're like, my way or the highway. And you don't mean it that way. You're sharing a lot of enthusiasm, but what's landing is you're going to be difficult to work with. You're going to want to do it your way. If you don't like the way we do it, you're going to give us grief. They're really looking for somebody who is collaborative and could be coached. And there's a whole way that you present yourself as your more seasoned professional where that lands better, where you don't come across overconfident, which comes across as cocky, which can also come across as narcissistic or desperate. So there's a tonality, there's a communication, there's a language that we use in these interviews, again, that shows that we're the must-have candidate from a value perspective. We understand our value proposition, but also we understand how to deliver it in a way that means we'll be a good team player, that we're coachable, and that we'll be okay to work with. There's a lot of nuances there, and you pay a wisdom tax. The more successful you get in your career, folks, the higher you go, the greater the expectation that you have an incredible amount of emotional intelligence and you understand your value prop and how to deliver it. Your marketing for your business of one has to get more sophisticated. And so what you did in the past to get to these interviews and get a job will not work going forward. So my advice is great on him. He's clearly got the credentials, but something's happening in that interview phase that is making him come across many, I don't know, ways that they're going, this is just not the right person for us. Does that make sense to everybody? This is just one of the many things you will learn if you spend 15 minutes a day watching my job search course. Just 15 minutes a day watching videos over the next 7 days, and you're going to go, oh my gosh, now I get it. That's why we have a 7-day free trial. So you can go through the class free for 7 days. All of you have 15 minutes a day for the next 7 days. If you want a job that badly, what are you doing? I'm not asking you for your money. Not yet. I'm asking you for your time. I'm asking you for 15 minutes to let me and my team show you what you're doing wrong. Let us teach you. Those are the things that are going to get you hired. Those are the things that are going to get you a better paying job. Awesome.